absolute pleasure calling the action here. Brawl in the Fall, ETWA in Newport, Vermont. Peter DeLonge on the call, and it's that time we've all been waiting for. It's time to do work, and it's time for the main event of the evening. For a month, Sonny Defarge has been a thorn in just about everyone's side here at ETWA, and Jobz, months ago, set his sight on Sonny Defarge and his heavyweight title, and tonight is the night that Jobz gets his shot, gets his opportunity to put that ETWA heavyweight championship around his own waist. Will tonight be the night that Jobz, ETWA longtime stalwart, will finally become the flag bearer of Eastern Townships Wrestling Association? The crowd here in Newport, Vermont at the Municipal Building will be the first to know, as well as you watching at home on YouTube. Ever since that title has been placed around the waist of Sonny Defarge, many people have been gunning for him, but tonight could very well be John's night. And this is the man to beat, folks. Sonny Defarge, since coming here into ETWA back in February, and don't call it a comeback, has built what you can call an empire, has established a bedrock beneath him of very capable men in the names like Owen Brody, Preston Douglas, hell, even the Spoiler has been known to go out into the world of ETWA and do the bidding of Sonny Defarge. And through that bedrock that he has built, he is able to place himself atop the pile and acquire that title. Back in the Green Mountain Classic, defeating Anthony Green and becoming ETWA heavyweight champion. However, let's throw it back to the aforementioned Don't Call It a Comeback ETWA show on February 22nd, when Sonny Defarge made his debut here at ETWA against Jobz. And how did that matchup play out? Jobz came out the victor. So there is no distinct advantage in this matchup. Sure, he has the belt around his waist, but Jobz has the mental advantage in knowing that he's already defeated him.
This is the ETWA Brawl in the Fall main event, and is scheduled for one fall, and it will be for the ETWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from in this corner, the challenger from Coventry, Vermont, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jobz!
He's ready as ever, folks. I've never seen him so focused.
And in this corner, his opponent, he's the reigning defending ETWA Heavyweight Champion. He is accompanied by Owen Brody. He is from wherever he hangs his hat. He has a shoe size of 13. He is a legitimate businessman.
Keep those air quotes down.
Sonny Defarge.
Don't let him see the air quotes, my friend. It's a big no-no. And it was mentioned but glazed over, so I'll pull attention to it right now. In his corner, in Sonny Defarge's corner, is Owen Brody, a man who is just as devious and calculating as Defarge himself. So one must always keep their head on a swivel when dealing with the Defarge camp. And this championship matchup will be no different.
Don't drop my belt. Don't drop my belt. Going to be. Oh, yeah.
That ETWA championship on the line. Jobz wants it bad. Many people have staked a claim to it. Mullet Man has said he wants to get his hands on it. Sigma, earlier on in the show, says he wants to get his hands on it. Defarge is like one of those guys that there's no safe space in a target range because he is a walking target right now. Has a bullseye on him at all times, but the marksman at hand tonight, at the moment, Jobz, able to take his shot. And will his aim be true? Or will Defarge, with Owen Brody on his flank, be able to dodge the shots, to dodge the kill shots that Jobz is able to fire off? And you can see already the mind games start. Owen Brody getting up on, not even quite, oh, Jobz ready for him. Over his shoulders and being pulled out by Owen Brody. It could have been done so quickly. Going for that airplane spin right off the bat. This could have been over, folks. But Brody, one of Defarge's star associates, always there, always making sure he's in the perfect position to pull off a save if need be. You know, when I said it earlier that I don't think there's any distinct advantage because of all the historical significance of this match and the mental and physical, there is an advantage. Defarge has Owens on the outside. Always an advantage. Numbers are always an advantage in these kind of matches. And Jobz doesn't want to wait, but he's got to keep his emotions in check. He's in the ropes, he's in the corner. Referee has to separate them. Jobz cannot go at him when he's there. Defarge employing these mental, these mind games against his opponents. They're not necessary. Defarge is a very well-accomplished mat wrestler. Doesn't need to employ these questionable tactics. But it's almost like he enjoys planting seeds of doubt. Oh! And miscommunication and confusion in his opponents. Like right there. Seeing that Jobz is going to come after him into the corner, laying the trap, knowing that he would take the bait. And when the referee pushed him away, set up the perfect opportunity to lay that boot right under the chin of Jobz. Defarge now finding himself in control here. Brody still on the outside, but not far away. Very close to the action, just in case Defarge needs him to interject himself into this. Referee trying to keep him out of the corner, but Defarge relentless. Defarge is the kind of guy that's not content with just getting a win, just allowing himself to get a W. He also wants to humiliate his opponents, to prove that he's better than them, to prove that he can outwit them, out-wrestle them, outsmart them. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, but Defarge has been able to do that in so many instances, both within the ETWA and elsewhere. Jobz has quite the task ahead of him to be a step or two ahead of Defarge. Now lighting him up there, off the ropes. And look at this, once again, like I said, Owen Brody finding an opportunity to inject himself in here. Oh, hold on a second! Mullet Man coming out here! Mullet Man deciding to even the odds, trying to run off Owen Brody. Defarge saying, no, go get him! But he is hightailing it out of here. Mullet Man has now just evened the playing field. Snapmare. Drop kick to the back of the head by Jobz. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, but not enough. Shoulders up off the mat. Defarge still going, but now likely reeling. The gears are turning, trying to figure out, what am I going to do now? My plan has now been thrown to the wind. Owen Brody no longer at ringside. Run off by Mullet Man. Mullet Man being the respectable, sportsman-like man that he is, wanting that title, but realizing that this is Jobz' opportunity and wanting to make it fair. Oh! Bringing him down, throw first over that top rope. Not enough to keep him down. But you can see already the frustration starting to show in the face of Defarge. Still trying to recalculate, trying to figure out what the next move is going to be now that the original plan is gone. Hell, now that I'm thinking about it, this could be the downfall of Sonny Defarge. Defarge is the one that always plans 10 steps ahead. But when the pieces of the playing field are removed from the board and the plan is gone, what then? Defarge's approach is then thrown into disarray. One could argue that Defarge is now out of his comfort zone here. Oh! Jobz trying his best to get back up to his feet, but being pulled down in an awkward manner by his head and neck. Still able to get the shoulder up, but Jobz is definitely hurt. Now they're just disrespectfully slapping the back of the head of Jobz and mocking the crowd for getting behind Jobz here. An ETWA fan favorite, wanting nothing more than to just represent the company that he loves. Scoop and a slam by the champion. And a basic yet effective senton. Off the ropes now. And a diving uppercut. Going for the cover, hooks the leg, covers the other, and one hand, but still, Jobz able to get the shoulder up once again. Biting him to no surprise of anyone. Defarge definitely not beneath any of those questionable tactics. You see stuff like biting or eye gouging or low blows by Defarge, and it's just a walk in the park. Just another day. You see that stuff from Jobz, you turn your head and say, what the heck is going on with Jobz? But Defarge, that's him, man. Wow, still in this matchup. Jobz decided that he is not done. Still got some fight left. Still got some gas left in the tank. Oh. And good for him, of all the things that he's seen Defarge do in ETWA. Duck challengers by claiming he has COVID. Breaking the leg of Mullet Man back in Heatwave. Just a litany of despicable actions by the champ here. Wanting to finally put an end and take down the empire that Defarge has been building this entire time. But as you can see, easier said than done. Defarge coming from across the way with another uppercut. And Jobz is out on his feet. I don't think he'd be able to stand up if he wasn't in that corner right now, folks. Making a liar out of me. Spinning back elbow by the challenger now. Finally getting a moment of respite. A few precious seconds of recuperation. Jobz needs to find a way to get the pendulum swinging in his direction. Firing off in the middle of the ring. Defarge comes back with a forearm. Jobz answering once again. Back and forth. Champion versus challenger. One man wants to keep that title around his waist. The other one wants to bring it home and proudly represent the company. Neither willing to give up an inch. Swinging for the fences here. Defarge with a nasty uppercut. And Jobz has had it. Rapid fire. Oh! To no avail. Jobz eats it. Shoulder first into the midsection of the champion. Defarge taking punishment. And a big bail out of the corner. Aggressive swing in his direction. Scoop slam on the champion. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. Referee in perfect position. Still not enough. So much on the line here, folks. And if you've been following the product, you know what's at stake here. I can't think of a single person in this building other than his immediate entourage that wants Sonny Defarge to continue representing the company here. Jobz has been a company favorite for a long, long time here. The Northern Territories used to seeing Jobz put 110% in every time he goes out there. Not taking any shortcuts like Defarge has been known to. Defarge fighting Jobz off with that headbutt. Now ascending to the top, but Jobz meeting him up there with a forearm is all. Both men in a dangerous position now in the middle turnbuckle. Hooking him up, could he be going for a superplex off the middle? No, Defarge holding on, not allowing it to go down. Shots to the ribs on Jobz, loosens up the grip. Defarge now with something devious in mind, biting him again on the cranium. Referee trying to do his best in this championship match, and Jobz dumped to the outside unceremoniously. Laid out in front of the front row here, in front of the ETWA faithful. And now Defarge on the middle rope to the outside, sizing up his opponent. Jobz has no idea. Turning around now. Maybe he did. Shote from the floor. Oh, wait a minute. No! Crashing onto the apron. No give on the edges of that ring, folks. Jobz pulling out all the stops, not fooling around. Maximum damage, minimum effort is exactly what that was. An excellent approach by Jobz right now at this stage in the match. This far into it. Oh, that rebound! Rebound clothesline! Defarge has put away many competitors with that move right there. But he's not able to capitalize. Jobz is out. Jobz is out. Covers him. Jobz. Oh! Jobz just kicked out of the rebound clothesline.
Why would you even kick out?
What are you kidding me? Jobz just kicked out of the maneuver that Defarge has put away so many competitors with. I don't think I've ever seen that. And Defarge is beside himself. He can't believe it either. He's got to have another trick up his sleeve here. Wait, Jobz fighting out. Up on his shoulders. Go for the airplane spin again, but here he comes. Misses with a rebound clothesline. Jobz, midsection. Oh, the pedigree. Pedigree in the middle, turns him over. He's too close to the ropes though. 1, 2, and there it is. Jobz exhausted from this matchup. Didn't realize how close he was to the ropes, but Defarge knew exactly where he was, getting that foot up on the ropes and breaking up the count. You gotta wonder if Jobz were a little more aware of where he was and pulled him closer to the middle. Could this match be over? Could we have a brand new ETWA heavyweight champion? But coulda, woulda, shoulda. The match continues and Jobz calling for it. Here we go. Call for the airplane spin. Defarge fighting out. Pinning combination. No. Turns it around. Wraps the legs up. Has the legs grapevine. Almost a reverse cloverleaf. Jobz reaching as far as he can, but Defarge pulling him back to the middle. Nowhere to go. Jobz has so far to go to get to those ropes. Could this be it? Is the job over? Is it time? Jobz. Wait, turning him around. Pinning position. 1, 2. Oh. Back up into the airplane spin position. He's getting it. Airplane spin on Defarge. Says he's not done. Keeps it spinning. Disorienting the champion. Wait a minute, Owen Brody's back out here. Crashing down to the mat goes Jobz. Pardon me. Back to the mat goes Defarge. Jobz now. Oh, and here comes Mullet Man. Mullet Man hot on the trail of Owen Brody. Brody trying to fulfill his duties here in this matchup, but Mullet Man not letting it happen. Jobz. What is he? Let him do his thing, Mullet Man. Come on. Oh no! Quick roll up on Jobz. No, come on! You've got to be kidding me! Mullet Man coming out of here, letting his emotions get the better. He is obsessed with seeing Defarge dethroned, and look at the look on Defarge. He is delighted to see this. Look at the pure joy on his face to see the miscommunication between these two. I hate to say it, but Mullet Man caused this. He could have just walked to the back and made sure that Owen Brody stayed where he needed to be, but he came back out and called it a distraction, whether he meant to or not. Whether he wanted to or not, he caused Jobz this matchup, and look at the face on Defarge. He is reveling in this. Defarge, like I said before, loves planting seeds of doubt and confusion. He loves seeing this, folks. This is what he lives for, and this is one of the reasons that he's had that title around his waist for so long. Mullet Man, I believe, realizing his folly here, realizing what he's done. Owen Brody coming in to celebrate arguably a tainted victory. Let's call it what it is.
Folks, I am here as a gift for you. I am here as a blessing. Look at all the improvements since I won this. You take that gift and you spit on it, and you ask why. You take that gift and you throw it in the disgusting Newport ground and you stomp on it and you grind it down.
What were the gifts again? Let me see a list, please.
What is it that all of you want? What is it that will make you happy?
I'm sure they can give you a few suggestions, Defarge.
You want me to leave? Do you want me to go?
It's probably high on the list, I would guess.
That's what you want? You want the old ways? Huh? Huh? You got it.
What? What do you mean you got it? What does that mean? You just gave the title up, handed it off. Owen Brody, I think, confused as the rest of us.
Who told you you could touch this? I'm just kidding. I'm not going anywhere.
Disgusting. What a comedian. Regular Kevin Meaney over here.
I'm going to stay right here at the top of the food chain in my penthouse with my success. Because that is my business, and nobody back there is hungry enough.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he just said the magic word. Sigma's hungry enough. There's one guy who's hungrier than everyone else. Sigma, successful earlier on in the night, letting us know that he has that title in his sights, and now coming face to face with the ETWA champion.
Nobody else. You might be hungry for battle, but even your big stomach is not big enough for this. Carrying the burdens of this entire company is my business alone, and business is good.
Holy smokes, not something that anybody wants to do. Oh! Defarge ducking the kick. Oh, Brody never saw it coming. Shades of what could be. Defarge getting out of there smartly.
Where you going, Sonny? I'm hungry now.
Sigma wants it bad, but he
Not right.
just said maybe another time.
Sonny, you want to doubt my appetite? I tell you what, next month, you're going to find out exactly how hungry I am. When I devour you whole and take that title. Next month, we are going to eat to extinction.
And one challenger falls, another takes his place. Jobz couldn't get it done. Sigma now up to the plate in the batter's box. No rest for the wicked as a target still remains in the back of Sonny Defarge.
Saturday, November 5th, 2022. Hunger Slam!
We'll see you November 5th, folks, at Hunger Slam. Is it finally time for Sigma to feast? We'll find out next time, wrestling fans.
September, November 5th, 2022.